to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and our home team. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from South America. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready? Swap. Another swap. Look the hot. Look the hot. Hey, what's that?
On the ground, here's the fourth-round pick from the Eagles draft. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play designs. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Here we go. Red 38. Spike 60. Claws red. Drill green.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Whoa! And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
33, yellow. Ready.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. He was tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. It's a loss of 2.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Watch out now, 50 Fury. Ready?
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be very close to his first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So you find yourself in second and long. What you're thinking here as the play caller is just get this into a manageable third down situation. But after that rush attempt and that big gain, they now find themselves in third and short, which makes it nice. They can run or pass.
Fury, yellow. Black ultra.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Third and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
Now give up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative, freeing him up.
Black, 95. Cut.
On third down, they'll try and run it with a draw play.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Okay, ready?
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Red, 38. Needle blue. Cut.
Now they'll set up to throw.
Oh, bitch. Man, I should have sided him. Fuck.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do.
That's a sack, man.
And it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Broncos nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Hey.
On play action, oh, no chance for it. Over a heavy rush, he goes down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Third, they need 8. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down.
Ready. Mustang 19. Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 79 Broncos.
Back to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
13 yards.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
60 Eagles. 60.
A handoff as they try to run
Come
it
on,
here.
man.
And he will not.
That nigga out the game, man.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, man. God damn. They be taking forever for a nigga to run the fucking play.
It is 2nd and 13. First carry now for Jaden Blue. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will score. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Denver. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
10 black. 10.
Now it's Freeman. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. That's enough for a first down.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy like this? He's your backup running back, but he's kind of a change of pace. He's got that home run ability, and he showed it there. That was a heck of a run.
To the air now on first and 10. The throw here is complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust from that quarterback in his protectors to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break over. You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get?
Come on, man. Y'all got to get down.
He is in. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult to defend. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Hurts.
Look at this stupid bitch. Man, take this dumbass nigga out the game. This nigga Hurts stupid as fuck.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go.
Man, you know how the fuck he got in the game. Sad bitch.
On the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
Watch out now. 50 feet. Green. Smash. Red. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. And he'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Deontay Banks comes up to make the play.
Deontay Banks. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here's
Fuck, take it forever to pick the fucking play.
Here we go. Red. 38. Hut.
He'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the stick. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle it. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Let's go. 60 red. 60 red.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
Loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 32-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Black. Next dog red. Yellow. Red. Cycle.
They'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Gain of 8 brings up 3rd and 8.
Set. Ready. 33. Yellow. Black leg closer. Hey, green. Green jack.
Give me that shit, man. Give me that bullshit. Give me that bullshit, man. Give me that bullshit, man. Give me that shit. I want you to think it's over. Good pick, nigga.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks
Good pick.
for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now, faking the give. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Broncos are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
Hey, check that.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. Lou will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
Let's go, man.
You hear
We ain't playing that shit.
commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up. Set. Yellow, 43. 6, mega.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a shot here, deep middle. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready. Hut, stay away, three.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He was covered.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Going up top. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams look good on the offensive side of the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. They'll start this on the ground with Blue. A modest game. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's second and 7. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. They're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, Broncos.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Cougar 19. Ready.
On first down, here's Blue. And not much there. Good defense. To no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be
No, my fault.
willing to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it.
Oh no, I threw the ball, man. Come on, man. You gotta be kidding me, dog. I threw the fucking ball.
Just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Warrior 70.
On third down, they'll set up to throw.
Come on, man. Hold on to the fucking ball.
Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Okay, ready.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Panther 80. 70 Rangers. Go.
They'll throw out of the gun. Over the middle.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Well, I can't check you, man.
Gonna have the Broncos first down. As this defense is too loose there. Gain of 19 on fourth down.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
He'll work his way ahead for a game of 4.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now, you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
He finds Gaten Reed from the ground. He'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and if you sit down, he picked up the first down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about good timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Straight ahead, it's Blue. And some space opens as he's brought down. Following a gain of 6. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready,
Again, it's Blue. And the Broncos are
Let's
going
go,
to
bro.
finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up to this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
Come on. Cougar 19. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second.
They'll go with him again. And he barrels his way into the end zone.
Let's go, man.
Broncos.
Let's go.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started.
Let's go, man.
On the extra point, Broncos has broken the deadlock.
Let's go, defense.
To a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more.
Let's go, Deeks. Let's go.
Showing off the big leg. They want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready. Black 40. Ready.
They'll run here with 3 minutes. And he'll take this.
Hey, help. Hey, help. We're going to have to do something else.
From 41.
We're going to have to do something else, man.
And 4. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. We thought I was switching that person down. It's all good.
First down.
Red 38.
Nah, no, motherfucker. No. No.
Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
Oh, good catch, boy. Good catch. Good catch. I came down on that bit long as fuck. That boy be a pick. That's all right, we'll get it. We'll get it.
Let's go now. Yellow 43. 22 middle. Set.
Quick throw, taken in.
Bitch. All right, I'm going to score too. I'm going to score again quick.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and you have a playmaker like that on the outside. They can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Hawk 70. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Back to the air once more on second down. Brought in by Chris Olave. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That pickup is good for 29 yards.
And the
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now screen set up for Blue. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
60 average, 60, pass all 80. Mustang 19. Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. Man down the field, it's Olave. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now a timeout in Denver. That's their second. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
18 rattle. Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
Back to the air one more time. That one swung out to Blue. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up second and 5.
He's inside the field, man. Inside the field, man.
That means they will not be able to challenge the rest of the game.
Oh, I ain't want to do that.
Even though it's second down, the field goal unit is coming up. This will be a 38-yard attempt.
They're trying to kick a fucking regular field goal. They give me a fake fucking field goal. Stupid ass game, man. This game stupid as the fuck.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a
Stupid
delay.
ass.
So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. This one's from 43 yards away. The kick is perfect right down the middle. And the Broncos will take a 24-21 lead.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
The kickoff team is out of the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Ready. 60 red.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
So from the 25, it's second and 5.
Here we go. 50, green. Cut.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught left side by Bowers. Down the left sideline. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's a gain of 30. It's a big play when they need it. 35 yards. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
10 black.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future. Maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere.
No, baby.
Back in his direction.
No.
He's fighting to get back to
Hell
the
no.
but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
He staked that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Let's go. 45. 1.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down.
Wide fucking Bolton, son.
That's enough for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense.
I ain't see how that nigga wide open like that, dog.
The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball
About to pick this
over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike, but unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Come on, set, blue, check. Ready.
A run with Freeman. It's going to be
I ain't want that nigga to tackle, man. Let him go, man. He can't stop us no way.
gain of 11, and it's first and goal. 5-yard line.
He can't stop us no way, baby. Let's go.
Here we go. First and goal.
Set, hut, 52 blaster. Set.
They'll run.
Can't stop us no way.
This time,
What garbage, man.
throw for a loss. And it's
Can't stop us, man.
A field goal only ties it. When you find yourself this close, you're thinking sit. Let's take the lead. Now after that first down loss, it really changes the approach now on second and third. You have to at least come away with points.
second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Yellow, 22. Set,
Now they'll pitch it out here. And this is a slight improvement over the previous position. Lose yardage. Not gaining any either. It's third down.
This defense is doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face third.
For the lead, here is third and goal.
ready. Black 40. 5, 97. 10 sniper. Hut.
They'll drop the throw.
Look, this dude wide ass open.
This is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
That's all right.
Good with the extra point. And the Bulls have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they take it away. On the return, here's Mims. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. They'll come up for first and 10.
Check, Bobcat. Cowboys, go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw.
Oh, my God.
Dagger, it's intercepted. And the Bulls have just about sewn up this football game.
I can't control the tip drills.
All game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless.
Good game, bro.
The defense made him pay.
So the